What is up, gamers? Productive Gamers here. We're back, and this time, if you watched our update video, I told you about a game that I was going to create, and it was going to be like a Pokemon sort of one using Eclipse. Now, I was asked by someone to help design a sort of, and you're probably going to say it's quite gimmicky. It is like Minecraft, but you can't really help them. It was their idea, and I'm actually really happy about it. And for that, we're going to use this GameMaker, and it's made by Yo-Yo Games, I think. And if you go over to yoyogames.com, that'll be where you can get all the downloads and stuff. But he hooked me up with all the stuff I needed, and I've got all the map. This is the oldest version of our game. I'll do an update as soon as I can get onto his like the latest map. So I'm going to give you a quick tutorial of what we're going to do. I'm not going to show you how to do everything. I'll do that at some point probably, but you can read all these tutorials just down here if you have a look. So it says your first game, welcome to GameMaker, blah 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 blah. Tells you about what you need to do, loads of stuff here, and it's really good. If you read it, you'll definitely understand how it works. Just simple, but tells you how you do it. So this is the main screen as soon as you open your file. So that's that, and then you'll have all these tabs down the side. So you've got sprites, sounds, backgrounds, paths, scripts, fonts, timelines, objects, and rooms, and then these three little things here: game information, global game settings, and extension packages. So if I double click on this, says QubeBuilder, an interesting game using creative blocks to make ingenious structures thought of by you. Nice little tagline there. So this is what you got, and then if you get rid of that, just an empty screen. So let's go into the different things that we have here. I made some tools. They are like the Minecraft sprites, but I'm going to make some proper ones at some point. So if you double tap on, in fact I'll show you how you actually make a sprite first. So up here you'll see different things. You've got new game, open an existing game, save the game, create a standalone executable for your game, publish your game, play, and then this one is play in debug mode, create a sprite, sound, background, path, script, and loads of other cool stuff like that. So to make a sprite, you have to click on this. It looks like a Pac-Man. So from here you're going to choose a name, and all of our things are SPR for sprite, underscore, and then let's say sword. I haven't done that yet, so that is okay. And then to edit it, and if this is, you must go into advanced mode. When you open the game, it'll say, do you want it in simple mode or advanced mode? Go for advanced mode, because then you can edit the sprites in game. If I mean, you can swap over, but this is the easiest thing that you can do. So this thing here will open the sprite editor, and if I just pull this inside the screen up here, you'll see this whole thing. So then the second thing along says create a new sprite. You're going to click there, and for most things you want height and width of 32 by 32. That's the standard tile width of basically everything. Okay, so from here, double tap on that, and then that will open this window here. And you're never going to be able to do it like that, because as you can see, that's really not very good. So you want to zoom in, and I usually zoom to about 800%, and then if you put the grid on, this second to last one, it's quite useful, I have to admit. And then what you want to do for most things, if you're going to create a Minecraft sort of sprite, you'll want something along this bottom one so that there's no like outline to the shape. And the great thing about this is you do it pixel by pixel, and it's really quick and easy to do. So I'm just going to make a really simple one. Let's go for like an iron sword or something, and if I'll make it really quick and simple. In fact, I'm not going to do it that colour. I'm going to do it in this colour, because it really easily shows up. Oh, and then just Control Z if you make a mistake. It doesn't really matter. In fact, we're not going to do that like that. We're going to have it over here. So as you're creating your sprite, it'll turn out something like this. Of course, I'm doing it really quick, so I'm not really bothering, and I'm not going to use this in the end. I'll just delete it after the video. You're going to do something like this, and then for the blade, let's go for a sort of grey colour for this lot. This thing is actually brilliant. The software it's quite simple, but it's really customizable, and you do need some coding language, and there for this it's called .gml, which means GameMaker language. It's pretty simple, and if you don't know what you're doing, the best thing to do is to just go on the forums and ask people, and they've got a really friendly community, and they'll tell you how everything's done. So that's great. And so this is a terrible sprite, by the way. If you spend a lot of time on it, it'll make it even better. So just something like that, quick and simple. Save it, and then tick that, and then that. So now you've got your sprite there. And then what you want to do to make these things work is you're going to have to go over to this one that's a sphere, which is create an object. So let's call it obj underscore sword. Once again, I'll just delete this afterwards. And then sprite, you just click in that and it'll pull up this drop down menu. You click on what sprite it is, and then these things I'm not sure about yet, so I'm not going to go into detail, but basically you pull, I think you just put these things in. So yeah, you'd add an event. So destroy. I don't really know how these things work. So mouse, let's say mouse, really simple though. Let's say you left click, it will. You've got to choose what's going to happen to it. So let's say when you left click with the sprite, it will turn into an axe, for example. So I'm not going to show you that, but that's how you do it. It's really simple. And then I just need to cancel that, and then let's just delete that. So that's how you make a sprite and a object. I will go into more detail at some point, but this is just showing you our game rather than an actual tutorial, really. It shows you how to do it, but that's about it. We go through some in detail, but we basically want to show you what can be done. And if you click on that little thing up here, the thing that looks like an FAQ, a frequently asked questions, you've got designing games with GameMaker, and it tells you of all the things, how you use it, how it all works, and that is really simple, how you can distribute it, and it's really good. So I bet you probably want to see what we've done, and I'm going to show that in a second. And you can see all these things down the side. This is what we've done so far. We've got a texture pack, and it is pretty much the Minecraft textures. I'm the graphics guy, so I need to create textures, so it's not exactly the same, but the whole point of this was to just make it quick and simple so that you'd know what you have to do. So it's really quick and easy, I've got to admit. And all these things down the side, you just build it up. And so, like, create a sound, you just load up a sound. So go into your stuff, and it has lots of things already. Look, this is in the directory of all the stuff. This automatically comes up. So for something that's wood, I can just click on this. Let's say wood 2, open, and you choose a few of the things so that when you hit, and then you will make the wood an object so that you can add an event, and it's all to do with this. And you put 1, and then you say when this happens, this will happen, and so on. It's really quick and easy, just like that. So next up, No, I don't want to save that. So the next thing we're going to do is basically show you our game. And we've added different scripts of sorts, and if I show these things, you can see all these things, and I don't have a clue what half of these things mean, but basically it just says this happens to everybody, and this only happens to you. So that's quick and easy and simple. Oh, sorry about that. So let's actually show you how you do it. So we're going to run the game. Here we go. And it'll save an executable file for us, and it just said failed to run the game, and this will happen a lot. It happens loads to us. Let's try it again, see if it works. Yeah, okay, I'm going to pause it here, and if that happens you just turn it off and on again, and then it should work. So I'm going to just pause it for a sec, and then we'll be straight back. Okay, I've just think I've got it working, so we're going to try and do this now. Hopefully it'll work. Yep, and then you see this loading thing, and then it'll pop up, and you won't see all of it on the screen. And this, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it all on screen. There's only a little bit in the corner, but I don't know if that's going to actually show up. But it's not too important. The main stuff's here. Oh, yeah, it's all come in. Okay, so this is our game so far, and you'll probably think, well, it looks quite a lot like Minecraft. Yes, it does. It won't do soon, but the whole point of this is just to show you how it's possible and what you can do with this engine and how it works. And we're going to go through all of those details really soon. So this is version 1.1. Every version we do will have a new number, and that'll be at every single video. We'll do that. So we're actually on about 1.3 or 1.4 now. That'll be an alpha, and we haven't opened it to anyone other than the developers, which is me and the person that I'm doing this with. So yeah, we've got all the deleting blocks. That all works, so that you can do this, and there's some very clever things that you can do, and I'm just trying to remember some of the things that we've actually done that I can't remember. But here's all the blocks that we've got, and they're basically the same textures from a guy. It was all done by someone in the forums. It's called Simplecraft, I think, and that's really about it. We've got 16 textures. Not all of them are working because I know that there's one or two that I haven't actually got. And at the moment, you'll see there's all sorts of blocks, but it's at the moment random placement. And the next job for us to do is to actually have a little bar along the bottom so that you can choose what blocks, or if it's you always have the same one and then you click something and then a new block will appear. I don't know, but we've been thinking of different things, and we're thinking to make it like classic will be the way that we're going to do it. I think it'll be very difficult to make survival, which is a shame. We'll try it. We've tried our best, but it's not going to be possible. You can see that you jump quite high. So some of the actual cool features we've put in is flying. So just tap F, and then top left you'll see you are flying. And to fly you click Q and E. So if you click E, we can fly. Fly all around the world. There is a glitch at the moment, so you can just go straight through the world. And the world is actually quite small. It's much bigger in the current version, but because I'm using this older one, I just need to import all the latest things. The world is about twice as big, if not 3 times as big. But at the moment, we're not sure about how to do random world generation, so everything's the same. And also, at the moment, we are working on doing the different generation, like caves and randomly spawning things, because every world at the moment looks the same, and we're not 100% sure how to fix all that. So it'll be interesting to see if we can actually do that. So if I just hit the floor, oh, maybe not. Then you just tap F again, and then you'll hit the floor. And then at the moment, you can see we haven't got too many textures, so grass is on the top for those ones. But then you've got the stone, and then this goes all the way down to the bottom where you've got just the void, which is green. One thing we might change is you can see the reticule. when it sees a block, will automatically make the block go like white, and I don't think this is too. I don't think it's too good like that, because you can't actually see what block you're doing. I mean, you could hazard a guess, but it's not ideal. Probably just a little outline around the side that we'll do. But other than that, everything, all the simple stuff's done. Now it's on to the really complex coding, and we'll go into detail with some of that. And I'm just trying to remember how we do a few of the features, like you can do explosions. There's a script that allows you to blow massive holes up. And I can't remember what it is, so I'll see if I can show you that at some point. But that'll probably, most of these things will probably be taken out. They're just a bit of fun to show some of the amazing features with this thing. So that's basically it. It's been GameMaker showing you, well, going through GameMaker with tutorials and basically showing you what we're doing at the moment and what you can expect. It's going to be really good, this series. It'll probably be maybe 1 or 2 episodes a week, because the amount of coding that we have to do, it takes a lot of time. So don't be worried if it takes quite a long time. But that's about it, really. This has been Productive Gamers, and this has been Miniru92 signing out. Oh, and that all just flew away. You just press escape and then this comes out. So see you next time, guys. Bye.